All right, boys and girls, I am going to go ahead and do problem number 1 for you on today's homework. Let me write this down. It's 1.64 times 10 to the negative 3 power, and that's big G, little m, which stands for gigameters. Giga is the prefix. M stands for the unit that we're measuring. In this case, m is meters. That's length, measurement of length or distance. All right, and we want to convert that over to micrometers, which we typically call micrometers. All right. Now, following the example from last time, I know my answer is going to be exactly the same as this part of this side of the problem. 1.64 times 10, and the only difference up here is going to be the value of the exponent. How do we determine the value of this exponent? Well, we adjust the value of negative 3. We're either going to add or subtract from this number exactly the number of steps between giga and micro. So let's pull out our metric ladder chart. Right here. Giga's up here, micro's down here. How many steps between giga and micro? Let me see here. Let's start here, giga. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm right-handed or left-handed, and for me to do this right-handed is a little difficult. All right, so let's go here, giga to micro. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 steps. Between giga and micro. So that means I'm going to bring that up here and say either add 15 or subtract 15 from negative 3. Which one of these operations do I do the addition or do I do the subtraction? Now, if you added that little bit of extra information to your ladder chart here, all right, if we're going up this ladder, we're going to subtract from the exponent. If we're moving down this ladder, we're going to add to the exponent. Well, giga to micro means definitely going down, so we're going to do the addition. We're going to add 15. We're not going to subtract. Now, keep in mind when you're doing this, the rules for adding and subtracting numbers, positive and negative numbers. We have negative 3, and we want to add 15 to it. What does that equal? It is equal to 12. Again, when I do these kind of conversions, I actually like to think about a number line in my head. Right? I'm starting at negative 3. Right? I'm starting with an exponent of negative 3, and I want to add 15 to it, which means I want to jump up to bigger values. Right? Now, when I do 3 jumps, I get up to 0. All right. Now, how many more jumps do I have left over to go a total of 15 jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. I'm running out of room. 11, 12. All right. That's 15 jumps. Takes me up to a value of 12. All right. So anyway, this is going to be 1.64 times 10 to the 12 power. Now, the Google Docs that I put online has this answer already entered for you. Just a quick word. When you put in the exponents on your answers, if you want to, and I want you to superscript them, which means, you know, you put the number up above the 10 a little bit. Google Docs does superscripting. You could choose it from the menus. If you go up to, I think, the formatting menu, somewhere up there it'll say superscript. But you could do it using a set of keyboard shortcuts. You hit the Control key, and in addition to that, you hit the period key, or the decimal point key. What I should say first is, when you type in the 12, it's first going to type in at the same level as the number 10. You then want to highlight the 12, and then hold down your Control key, and then hit your period key, and it'll format that number so it bumps up to the top, or as a superscript. Please take the time to put these numbers in, these exponents in, as superscripted numbers. You know, to me, that just shows that you're putting in the effort to make your work look good, and boy, oh boy, that makes a difference. The other place you may run into an issue is putting in letters that aren't in the American alphabet. This Greek letter mu certainly isn't a key on the keyboard, but up at the top of the Google Docs screen, you'll see a menu item that says Insert, and then Special Characters. And it'll give you, you'll see when you open it up, a whole bunch now. Over in the Special Characters dialog box that comes up, there's a little area here that you could do a search. And just type in MU, which is the, you know, mu, the Greek letter mu. If you put in mu here, you'll see that it'll locate this special character frame. You just click on it and it'll insert it for you. And that's it. All right. Good luck. I believe there's 18 problems on today's homework, and they will be worth 1 point each. So if you get them all right, you get 18 points. And